I was paranoid that everybody was gonna hurt me.
You've talked in the past about moving up in weight. Why was this the right fight for you?
Hold on, I'll tell you what.
You're in the ring with.
I wanted to kill them.
Well, I can tell. What?
Breaking news shakes the boxing world as Mike Tyson lashes out at Teofimo Lopez during the Shakur Stevenson press conference, leaving no question about who's in charge. Tyson's fiery energy sends a stark warning: Shakur Stevenson is the fighter to fear. Lopez now stands in the path of raw experience, devastating power, and a tactical mindset that doesn't forgive mistakes.
Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man.
The heat between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez is impossible to ignore, proving this feud is more than just talk. Lopez's swagger collides directly with Stevenson's calm confidence. It's evident that Shakur's poise and technique will test Lopez like never before. This growing tension promises a showdown where precision, timing, and smart tactics will outshine mere bravado.
You mistake me for Bud.
But
I was cheering for you, bro.
Who you? Ain't you?
I was cheering for you.
You were?
Yeah, for sure.
I bet.
I wanted you to win so I could be the person who beat
What's
you.
the issue between you and
For
Bud?
sure.
I'm gonna give you your first loss.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
I promise you not.
All right, bet.
Y'all being too nice.
Teofimo Lopez Sr.'s outburst highlights the mounting pressure surrounding Shakur Stevenson and the buzz he's generating in boxing circles. His defensive remarks and pointed accusations reveal Lopez's unease as he confronts a rising star already earning praise from icons like Mike Tyson. The comments are a clear attempt to assert control outside the ring. Yet, Stevenson's precision, calmness, and in-ring intelligence are set to outshine any theatrics, while Lopez's reactions make it obvious he's feeling the weight of expectation from fans and rivals alike.
I don't know why they like this kid a lot, man. You know, no matter what they saying or whatever it is, he has star.
The Wade perspective sheds light on the high-stakes world of boxing, where tempers flare and tensions spike. The clash between Shakur Stevenson's composed approach and Teofimo Lopez's fiery aggression illustrates that experience and discipline will ultimately decide the victor. Fans should remember, press conference antics grab headlines, but the true measure comes inside the ring, where calm strategy, precise timing, and technical mastery triumph over showmanship. Lopez's impulsive nature could prove costly against a mentally sharp and tactically superior Stevenson.
Fighters on stage their face-off? Of course not. Yes, it's over the line. You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game, in the combat.
Teofimo Lopez attempts to back up his threats, yet it's clear his bravado leans more on talk than tangible results. Shakur Stevenson's fluid movement, sharp instincts, and adaptability mark him as a far more complete fighter than Lopez acknowledges. While Lopez boasts about dominating, it's Stevenson's mastery of the ring and strategic acumen that will dictate the tempo. Lopez's aggression is foreseeable, but Stevenson's calculated approach lets him capitalize on any reckless moves, positioning the young phenom as the clear technical favorite.
This is what I'm trying to attest to right here, man. So, honestly, nevertheless, man, I see it as, look, when they presented the fight with Devin and all that, a lot of things had came in my way, but it all happened in perfect alignment. Devin didn't have no motion. As I was saying earlier, Shakur has motion. He did his thing. He looked outstanding against William Cepeda at the Louis Armstrong Stadium. And this is what you guys need. This is what boxing needs. This is why we're here. We're here to take over.
Shakur Stevenson radiates self-assurance, fully aware of his own strengths and the gaps in Lopez's game. His focus is razor-sharp, approaching the matchup with calculated precision and relentless determination. While Lopez leans on intimidation and hype, Stevenson's speed, technique, and superior ring IQ give him a clear advantage. This mindset shows he's ready to take control, using measured aggression to counter Lopez's unpredictability and overconfidence inside the ring.
To beat him and shut him up. Teo not on this level. Teo is a high-level fighter, but he's not on my level. I'm a elite-level fighter, and come January 31st, I'm going to show it.
Paul Smith's reaction brings some humor to the heated scene, but it also reveals that Lopez's antics are mostly for show. Fans may be entertained by the drama, but insiders know that true success comes from skill, focus, and preparation. Shakur Stevenson's composed and disciplined approach stands in stark contrast to Lopez's theatrics, proving that hype alone can never match elite talent when the stakes are high.
We expect that from Chisora. I'm not going to lie, when it happened, I laughed my head off. I absolutely laughed my head off. I did too. I thought it was quite poetic. I thought what happened was...
Adam Smith points out that press event showdowns are risky, yet they're ingrained in boxing culture and build the story around a fight. Shakur Stevenson excels under this pressure, turning media attention into an advantage. Lopez's fiery antics may excite the crowd, but it's Stevenson's calm control, pinpoint accuracy, and smart ring IQ that will set the pace. The stage is set. Fans can expect Stevenson to command the action while Lopez struggles to turn his noise into meaningful results.
Price is big for the casual fans. Do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not, but these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger, and we wait to see what happens.
Adam Smith emphasizes just how unpredictable fight night can be, where anything is possible. Lopez may boast and hype himself up, but Shakur Stevenson's calm demeanor and adaptability make him prepared for the unexpected. Stevenson excels when chaos hits, adjusting mid-fight to neutralize threats effectively. While Lopez's volatility draws eyes, it's Stevenson's calculated technique, defensive savvy, and impeccable timing that will ultimately control the outcome. Fans should pay close attention. Stevenson has the ability to turn unpredictability into opportunity, executing his strategy regardless of Lopez's theatrics or distractions.
You don't know what's going to happen because it's different on that day than any other day. It just sort of scripts.
Eddie Hearn points out that emotions will be boiling and tempers will flare, conditions that play right into Shakur Stevenson's strengths, as he thrives under pressure. Lopez may attempt to intimidate with forceful antics, but Stevenson's discipline and ring intelligence let him turn impulsive moves into opportunities. This fight promises intensity not just in physical exchanges, but mentally as well, with Stevenson's ability to read his opponent and manage conflict giving him a clear edge. Lopez's outbursts only expose vulnerabilities that Stevenson can exploit, proving that the true battle will be won inside the ring, not during the press conference theatrics.
When you're getting poked like that in a face-to-face, after a while the temper goes, and it's good. I think it's going to be that kind of...
The weight concept highlights that physical tension and showmanship at press events are typical, but they rarely reflect what will happen once the fight begins. Shakur Stevenson stays unshaken by Lopez's theatrics, relying on focus and technical mastery to stay in control. While Lopez leans on intimidation and bursts of aggression, Stevenson's preparation, timing, and composure will set the true pace of the bout. The ring doesn't reward ego or reckless behavior, and Stevenson's calculated approach allows him to convert Lopez's provocations into exploitable mistakes the moment the bell rings.
I don't mind fighters pushing and shoving. Probably shouldn't be slapping each other at the face-off. Security did a pretty good job of corralling it while they could, but I thought it was just an open...
Eddie Hearn emphasizes the high personal stakes and intense emotions that come with press confrontations. Lopez's provocations may try to force a reaction, but Shakur Stevenson's professionalism and ring IQ keep him in control. He knows that reacting to every insult is a trap, and that victory will come from skill and strategy, not ego. Stevenson's calm under pressure and ability to capitalize on Lopez's overreactions will be crucial. Fans can clearly see that experience, mental resilience, and preparation outshine theatrics, cementing Stevenson as the smarter fighter both mentally and physically.
When someone pushes your buttons, when someone shoves you like that, when someone starts talking about your mum, no man, look, I'm a complete pussy, right? If you start talking about my mum and all this other stuff, I'm going to have a pop at you.
Jack Catterall highlights how the physical demands of weight management can directly impact a fighter's performance. Shakur Stevenson's discipline, meticulous preparation, and ability to make weight efficiently give him a clear advantage over Lopez, who seems sidetracked by external distractions and theatrics. Physical readiness, focus, and endurance are key, and Stevenson's consistency and attention to detail show why he's likely to dominate from the first bell. Lopez may have raw talent, but Stevenson's combination of skill, conditioning, and tactical intelligence makes him far more dangerous once the fight is underway.
Everybody's weight situation and weight making situation is unique to them. There's weight classes for a reason. I know some people are going to two extreme lengths. I don't know, I can't comment on it. I wish him to be safe and well, like I wish every fighter, but that's their business.
The weight concept highlights that face-offs are often intense, but the real battle unfolds inside the ring. Shakur Stevenson stays calm and composed, while Lopez feeds off chaos and theatrics. This contrast underscores that Stevenson's focus and ability to manage tension will be decisive. Lopez may attempt intimidation, but Stevenson's preparation and smart ringcraft let him capitalize on any impulsive moves. Fans will see that the true challenge isn't who can yell louder, but who can remain composed and execute a strategy under pressure. Stevenson's control of tempo, defensive mastery, and ring intelligence will let him turn Lopez's aggression into opportunities, imposing his style from the opening bell to the final round.
Fighters on stage their face-off? Of course not. Yes, it's over the line. You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game.
Dave Caldwell points out how quickly tensions can spike when physical contact erupts at press events, and how such provocations can affect fighters mentally and psychologically. Lopez tries to assert dominance through intimidation, but Shakur Stevenson's focus and mental resilience make him impervious to these tactics. The young champion turns composure into an advantage, spotting weaknesses in Lopez's aggression while mapping out counter-strategies. Inside the ring, Stevenson won't let bravado control the fight. This moment underscores that mental strength and preparation outweigh ego-driven theatrics. Fans can expect Stevenson to stay disciplined, using precision, timing, and experience to neutralize Lopez's provocations and convert pressure into opportunity, proving that mental toughness is just as crucial as physical skill in high-stakes battles.
In that, because that's a little bit naughty. Because I know it's all, fun and games at press conferences, but when you lay your hands on another man's face, whether there's an egg in it or not, you've laid your hands on his face, and that
Johnny Nelson highlights the danger of Lopez's reckless behavior and how creating tension right before a fight can backfire. Shakur Stevenson's calm, disciplined approach stands in stark contrast to Lopez's impulsiveness, giving Stevenson a clear psychological edge. He can exploit Lopez's errors while staying focused on strategy and execution. This scenario also shows that experience extends beyond physical ability. Stevenson can navigate chaos without losing composure. Fans should note that while Lopez may grab headlines and stir controversy, inside the ring it's Stevenson's intelligence, timing, and ring awareness that will prevail. His ability to stay grounded, read his opponent, and capitalize on openings makes him a serious challenge. As Lopez tries to assert control through intimidation, Stevenson's strategic mindset turns every misstep into an opportunity, proving that discipline and preparation will determine the fight's outcome.
On him, man. To make the way how he's done it, on the morning of a fight, it's just wrong. It's dangerous, and the board are now in a situation where they think shit. So I don't.
The stage is set for one of the most gripping matchups in recent boxing history as Shakur Stevenson squares off against Teofimo Lopez. Every stare, shove, and heated word from the press conference has intensified the drama, setting the tone for a fight that will challenge both mind and body. Stevenson's calm, calculated approach and technical mastery stand in stark contrast to Lopez's fiery aggression and unpredictability, showing that the real battle will come down to controlling the pace, staying focused, and capitalizing on mistakes. Lopez may enter with bravado and theatrics, but Stevenson thrives under pressure, turning chaos into opportunity. Fans should anticipate a tactical masterclass as Stevenson uses timing, precision, and ring intelligence to counter Lopez's psychological games. Any underestimation of Stevenson could make it a short night for Lopez. A win for Stevenson would not only solidify his place among boxing's elite but also prove that skill, strategy, and mental toughness outweigh raw aggression. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you see taking control of the ring and surpassing all expectations come fight night?